Hello, soul family. How you guys doing? It is Monday afternoon, cloudy day. Things are kind of cloudy, but it's a busy day. Not quite sure what the cloudiness means for you guys. Might be that there are things that you're not quite sure of. I feel pretty fucking fantastic. I do. My cats are happy. Everybody's settling in around here, right? I've been busy and just keeping it positive, right? Focus on the positive, people. So a couple things. We're going to choose our items first, so you guys can be thinking about what it is that you want to be getting your messages from. So we got the sea snail, right? It's almost like petrified sea snail. We've got the ocean flower, sea coral. We've got under the sea with the key. And we've got this beautiful pink shell. My mom had a shell like this when I was a little kid. So when I saw this, I'm like, oh, super cool. I was in love with it when I was little, and I love it now. So those are the items. Let's do it quick. So we're going to pick, the sea snail is going to be earth signs. The flower is going to be air signs. The under the sea key is going to be water signs. And this flower shell will be kind of like a spiky porcupine shell, right? But it's pretty. This will be fire signs. Okay, so I had something really cool happen that I wanted to talk to you guys about. You know, it's been financially tight for a lot of us. I've had, a lot of medical bills for my cat, Lily, that passed on recently. And it's just been tight financially for me. And there were things that I, wanted to get for, Christmas presents for my family and my best friend and, bills and, pay your rent on time instead of having to pay it in installments and, your car insurance and what is that called? Registration for the year. Of course, everything has to come due right now. So my best friend sends me a gift card it was a MasterCard gift card that I could buy whatever I wanted. And I'm like, oh my God, that's amazing. And I thought to myself, well, that's going to go to bills. And I thought, that's just so not cool, She sent me something and she says, whatever it is to help you. And she's my best friend, so I thought she'll understand, right? So I get the money and it's sitting there in that card. I'm very cautious with what I do with my money. And I get an email from a friend. Actually, it's not a friend. It's about someone that I know. It's about a Facebook friend that I know, Blaine. I don't know if you guys have seen that I put it on my page, but Blaine has an aneurysm, a brain aneurysm. He's a young guy, just started his own business last year, is doing really, really well, and he'd had dizziness and headaches and finds out that he has a brain aneurysm, and he has to have surgery. I knew that that was happening. He told me. I didn't realize how serious it had gotten. He's not able to work. And basically this person set up a GoFundMe for him because he needs to get from where he is in Prince Edward Island to Halifax. And they're trying to raise $1,000. And I thought, well, there goes my money because, that's what Soul Family does. The money was, and I just thought, pay it forward. Sherry, he needs this. So I donated the money. And literally, and I said, you know what, when we give, the universe gives back. And this is what we do. We come and we're there for each other, right? And when I care for someone else, the universe knows that they'll care for me. And there went my money. I would say half an hour later, I got a request for a reading, which gave me my money back. Now, I've done a reading for this person before, and as I do a lot of times, and I'm not going to say that I do this for you all the time, but a lot of times, I give way more time than I'm paid for. A lot of times I double it, right? And I had with her. It depends on the case and the person, and if I feel as though the information that, that they're looking for, if they're in a really dire situation, if I'm moved and motivated, it's my business, I'll do it. If I choose to give more, I will. And I pretty much have doubled their readings. So I doubled a reading, I guess, a while ago, and then this time when I did the reading, I doubled it again. And I said, you know what? I gave you double what you paid for. Merry Christmas. And I literally had just sent it off, and in my mailbox, there was another email from her saying, I sent you an additional $30. And I said, oh, I just finished wrapping up your reading. And I said, I gave you double your time. I said, did you want me to do another reading? Did you want me to, ask for more? And she said, no. She says, you gave me double the time the last time. Consider this a gift. And I'm like, you know what? I told her, this is an example. This is how the universe works. And this is us relying on the universe. I want to tell you what I'm just so excited about how the universe works. And it all has to do with our own mindset as well. And what we believe. You believe the universe has got your back? It does. God knows what we do. And, I stayed up until midnight last night trying to get her reading together because I was uploading our weekly reading for all of you guys. Now, I wanted to get that. The weekly reading is very important for me. It's important that I get it out on Sunday for everybody. Now, you realize, you guys, I do this for free. All of these readings on YouTube, I just do for you, right? It's my path. It's what I do. I love it, and I want to help. And yet, I get these messages, and somebody leaves a message and says, I wish you wouldn't spend so much time on one card. It gets really boring. And I'm like, maybe I'm not the reader for you. You might want to look somewhere else. Blessings. But my point is, I put my own private client behind this weekly reading because I wanted it to get it out for you guys. And I won't do that again. Because most of you, I'm sure, appreciate these readings and the time that we expend, but I don't think you realize how much time it costs and it takes from us, not to mention our energy in doing these readings. Because we love you, because we're trying to help the collective, the soul family, right? So here I was at 12:30 at night last night. My eyes were burning. I was so tired. I'd done private readings. I'd done work line readings on my psychic hotline, right? I'd done the weekly reading. And I look at that comment and I thought, no, I was up till midnight, past that, trying to get it completed, and I was so exhausted I finally went back to sleep. And this person, this is the kind of person that makes me want to do what I did, to give back, because she gave back. And I thought that was so freaking awesome. But that's the universe's way of working with us, right? I didn't bat an eyelash before turning around. My best friend sent that to me. I'm sure she's got money issues too. She did that because to her, it's better than, I'd rather give you that so you can get something for yourself that you need, right? And then she also sent me cookies and this book that I use every day when I write our readings down, right? You saw what she sent me. And she sent me that as well. And then, I turned around and I sent it out to someone else. And then it came back to me. And I thought, well, I'm back to where I started, right? But now Spirit says, no, we're going to take it one step further. You gave of yourself. We don't want you to be just where you started. You asked for our assistance, and we're giving you our assistance. And so now here, we're going to up that. So now I'm $30 above where I was, right? I didn't quite make back what I gave, but it doesn't matter. I got $30 on top of coming flush. And the person that I wrote to, let's see. I wish I could find, where's the message that she wrote? She was just awesome because she was saying how, let me find it. I want to do it right. I want you to see it right. Okay. Oh gosh, there's so many. I can't find it. Oh, that's not fair that I can't find it because it was such a sweet message that she said. It was just beautiful. But anyway, it was basically about how, this is what we do for one another and how Spirit comes forward. And I said, I want you to trust that the fact that Spirit had my back, it's showing you as well how you can believe in what Spirit's telling you and the messages that you're getting. The messages for her were things are going to be working out well. Things are going to stabilize for you. And not only that, you're going to be moving forward like a supernova, right? And I said, now looking at how this transpired between us, this is to help you believe the message that Spirit is showing you. Look how Spirit worked for me. And she said, I had no idea that me doing, I just thought that I should do that because you were generous and gave me so much extra time. And I just wanted to say thank you. So everybody is paying it forward, right? Everybody's thinking, but that's how Spirit uses synchronistic events to show us that we are being supported by each other and by Spirit. So I like that. So it sure is, on one side you get the comment, You know, I wish you wouldn't spend so much time on one card. It gets really boring. And then you get the other, right? So we're not going to spend so much time on each card because, hell, heaven forbid, it should be too boring for you. So let's see how you like this. We're going to go quicker, okay? And we're going to start with the Universal Love deck. We're going to start with the snail, the sea snail. And the sea snail was earth signs. And we're going to start with Capricorn. We're going to go to Virgo. Then we're going to go to Taurus. Okay? So here we go. Let's make this quick. Let's not bore anybody. Correct for neutrality on all levels. You know, if the readings don't resonate for someone, there are hundreds and hundreds of other readers that you can go to. You don't need to come to my page and leave a snotty, ungrateful comment. Right? That's just not cool. Not when I give so much of my time for free. If you don't find it helpful, that's fine. But do you really have to take your time to leave a comment like that? That's spreading the wealth, right? That's spreading your Christmas cheer. So let's try and focus on the positive here, shall we? And we'll make it quicker because you know what? I have things to do as well. 11:11 just passed by. So maybe that's just a sign from the universe that, hey, you know what? They're not even grateful for it. So do what you need to do, but take care of yourself as well. So here we go, sea snails. What is the message for earth signs or sea snails? Transience. Transience. Now this one is sitting there accepting this loving energy. I like that. I like that energy. Let's pull that in, earth sign, shall we? Transience. So you're sitting there in a trance, are you? Sitting there embracing this loving, healing, divine energy coming towards you? Is it lighting up your chakras, or should it be? Deep breath in, deep breath in. So what's going on right now is this is like a meditative pose, and this person is reflecting. The third eye is lit up. All of the chakras are lit up, right? Accepting energy coming in from spirit. And what spirit is telling you that it's easy for you to do this. Right now, you are able to transcend a difficult time in your life or a difficult situation. And what you need to do is you need to shift your focus. You're going to take your focus, you're going to clean and clear your chakras first and balance them, and then you're going to ask for healing, loving energy to rise above the obstacles, which will bring you into your highest self, and you can see things from a higher perspective. And when we're doing that, it's like flying like a red hawk high above. You look down and things look smaller, right? Your problems aren't so grand. It's like when I moved from Canada to the United States. I came down and I stood on the cliff in Carlsbad and I looked out at the ocean and I thought, there's a whole huge world out here, and everything just seemed possible, right? Instead of impossible. So as you pull in this loving, healing energy, you will raise your vibration. You will lift your thought process to a higher dimension, and you will be seeing things from a higher perspective. So this is the meditation that you're being asked to sit in, and you're being asked to ask Spirit to fill all of your chakras, starting at your root, right at the base of your spine. Imagine the colors going in. Red for the root, sacral chakra, orange, solar plexus, yellow, heart, green or pink, throat, light blue, third eye, indigo, and the crown is the violet, purple, or the white, the violet ray, right? Imagine those colors moving through your body, moving through your energy centers and highlighting and activating your chakras. Allow this to fill your body so that all of the concerns that you're dealing with in the world right now start to kind of fade away, and you accept the power that you hold within yourself. All right, so that's for everyone, earth signs. So let's ask for one message each, and we're going to go to the magical mermaids and dolphins because we're going to keep this light and happy. So for Capricorns, what message do the mermaids and the dolphins have for you? Interesting. I think of my twin soul as the dolphin, the sea puppy, and I am the mermaid. So it makes sense because my twin and I are one. So coming from me as a channel, Spirit speaking through us, what is the message that you need to see? Visualize, think about, pay attention to. Capricorns. I don't take hangers on. Make a wish. Yay! This is a magical moment. So this is positive energy. Look how quickly it worked for you, right? You focus on the positive. What is your wish? Make it. And when you make a wish, it's kind of like when I said it's 11:11, right? Anytime you see the double numbers, That's a sign that Spirit is open, awake, and ready to hear your call. Or you're to pay attention to them. So when the universe is looking at your thought process right now, they're taking a snapshot. Do you like what you're creating with this wish in your mind? Because you are creating your future with your thoughts. So if you don't like the way you're thinking, and you don't like what you're manifesting or bringing into existence, switch your energy to a more elevated position. Focus on what you have to be grateful for. Thank the universe for their support. Make your wish. Now get quiet and think about what you truly, honestly want. Imagine what it is. Allow it to fill your body. And what does that energy feel like inside your body? And then say, thank you, Spirit. Now, if there's any actions that you need to take in order to co-create, look at these two connecting energetically, right? Co-creating, these mirrors of one another. If there's something that you need to do, Spirit will allow you to see this through either repetitive messages that come in ways like this, or songs on the radio, or thoughts, or dreams. You might just have a feeling pop into your mind, a word. I sometimes just am literally given a word in my meditation time. You know, I get that. So follow that guidance. That's how you will manifest the wish that you're asking for. So that is for Capricorns. And let's see for Virgo. I want something just like this, the song playing right now for Virgos. Superman unrolls a cape when he lifts, but I don't see myself like this. This is somebody who's got a very skewed perspective of himself. They don't see how wonderful they actually are, but somebody does. All right, mermaids, dolphins. What do we have to say for Virgos? I want something just like this. Set your sights higher. I love this. Increase your standards. This is not about accepting. This is not about settling. Do not settle. Period. Expect more for yourself. You know, I had to reevaluate my own wishes and my own discussion that I have with Spirit. You know how we were told we need to discuss with Spirit every day what we're thinking about, what it is that we're asking for. I asked for something and I got it, and I realized I didn't ask for enough. The universe wants to fulfill our desires. So don't ask for just enough to pay your bills. Ask for enough to pad your bank account. Ask for enough to give yourself some simple pleasures in life. Ask for enough that you can help a friend in need without panicking and worrying about paying your own bills. Ask for more. In a relationship, expect more. Expect respect, love, commitment, dedication, loyalty, devotion, friendship, fun, great sex life. Right? In friendships, loyal friends, friends that you don't have to worry about talking about you behind your back, frenemies, right? Your job. You don't want a job that barely pays the bills or your boss is whipping you. You want a job that you love, and you want your job to be successful. I deserve to have a successful career and enjoy what I do. I draw love and romance into my life now, and I accept it gracefully and graciously. Thank you. Whatever you do at this point, do not settle. Reach for the stars. I'm going after that North Star. That's the only one I expect. That's the one I want. So raise your standards. I like that, Virgos. Expect nothing but the best. Taurus, what's the message for you? Ooh, that one was clear. It literally flipped over. Empowerment. So it's more powerful. You're more powerful than you realize, which is what I was just talking about. And it's safe for you to step into this personal power. So embrace it. You've called in all of this energy. You're connecting with your higher self. You're connecting with your spiritual team. Accept your power. You won't abuse it if you come from a place of love, if you come from a place of integrity. And the people around you that you will draw towards you if you follow the light will be true friends, right? They will respect you. You are not going to see yourself as an victim. I'm not a victim. I'm not a martyr. I'm expecting the best. I'm rising above this situation. I can float easily in my emotional waters. I'm going to let go of any blame, any worry, any fear from the past. That's all gone. It's safe for me to be powerful, and I'm going to use my loving energy in a positive way to help myself and help others as well. Love it. Taurus, what's your message from the mermaids and the dolphins? Alchemy, right on, man. All earth signs are kicking ass today. You've got the Midas touch right now. Every project that you begin turns to gold. So if you're thinking about moving forward on a project, I would say the answer is yes. Because right now the energy around you is here to support you. It's here to lift your thoughts so that you can manifest your ideas into existence. You're going to pull this energy in, you're lining yourself up, and you're going to flow. Look at this one. This one's hanging out with her sea puppy, right? She's got a partner, capable, manifesting. And if there's anything that you're not happy about, turn it around. You've got the ability to take projects and bring them to life. You've got the ability to amplify things in a positive way. So again, here's an affirmation for you. Thank you for helping me focus my thoughts completely on joy. When I come from a place of happiness and light and joy, and I send that energy out, I manifest. Right? I am connected. I am so grateful that my needs are met instantly. Instantly. I am the magician. Love it. Love it. Listen to the song. Happiness hit her like a bullet in the back. I like that. Fast and unexpected, right? Love it. So now we're going to go to the sea flower. Who did I say the sea flower was? I think I said the sea flower was air signs, right? So the sea flower, the dog days are over, the dog days are done. Yeah, baby. The horses are coming. Do you know that the horses represent assistance from spirit? That's what it means. Okay, so here we go. Direct neutrality on all levels. For those who chose the sea flower or air signs, what is your overall message? One more. Correct for neutrality, spirit. Here we go. Air signs or the sea flower. Transmutation. Boom! When I look at that, I see the phoenix rising. The phoenix rising. You are transmuting. You are moving from one situation to another. There's passion and there's fiery energy. So you may be connecting to a fire sign. I don't know, but you're going through a deep spiritual change. There's a huge transformation happening in your life and around you. And there's healing and there's love. All the old habits, the old thought processes, the old things that aren't working, you're letting that go. You're ending this year clearing the old shit out. You're going to be soon feeling a rebalancing. You're going to soon feel your well-being lifted. You're going to feel it renewed. There's going to be impact on your life that's going to be lasting. So right now, Spirit wants you to focus on the light. Focus on the happiness, right? Bathe yourself in this golden healing energy. See all the old bullshit burning off and moving away. And allow all of the thought processes and the patterns and the things that don't serve you to be burned away. And look at all this passionate love all surrounding you. So bless the past. Say, I've learned my lessons. I no longer wish to carry this with me. I release you. This is like a full moon release ceremony, except for this is the end of the year. This is what you're doing. I'm letting go of all of that. The lessons I've learned I keep, but all the rest I'm going to let go. All right, so let's see one at a time how this is affecting you in your life. In what way is this transmutation happening for Gemini? Correct for neutrality. Correct neutrality, Geminis. How does this affect you? Pay attention to repetitive signs, your inner guidance. There's messages that Spirit is sending forward. Now, I always talk about the songs on the radio. There's the first things that come to mind. I always leave the radio on in the background. So pay attention. There's messages coming to you through signs. You may be at the grocery store. There's a lot of people shopping right now, and we've got lines, right? We're all waiting in line. As soon as I finish this reading, I've got to whip down to TJ Maxx, and there'll be a long line. I just kind of chill, right? I relax, and if there's something that Spirit wants to deliver me, they'll give it to me in a conversation that someone else is having. Overheard conversations all the time. Think about thoughts that all of a sudden come to you. If I say something here and it triggers something, what is it that it's triggering inside of you? That's guidance. And it is not your imagination. This is not a coincidence, okay? This is synchronistic events. And you need to pay attention. If you see or hear or have something brought to your attention 3 times or more, pay very close attention to that. Because these are signs and it's feedback from the universe. And you're going to be attracting more and more mirrors in your life. You'll be getting, like my clients, they come to me with conversations, like with stories or with messages, and it's like mirrors of things going on in my own life. But it gives me answers, and it gives me ways to address certain things. This is what happens at this time. So use these in order to allow any belief that you have that this is bullshit or witchcraft or ridiculous, allow that to burn away. Use that to burn away that old stuff. And signify that these signposts that you're getting, these messages that you're getting from Spirit, you want more. Bring them on. Bring them on. I want to see more and more clearly. Show me how in my life you are manifesting your grace, Spirit. Show me the direction I'm meant to go. Give me confirmation for the things that I am asking for, and the things that I need to work on, things that I should pay attention to, right? Pay attention. That's for Gemini. Say you won't let go. Libra, correct for neutrality on all levels. How does this transmutation affect your life, or what else should we be paying attention to? For Libras, mother healing. Wow, my daughter and I, we're not speaking. I've made many, many attempts, but she's very stubborn. A lot of times it has to do with, you know, embarrassment, or now it's awkward, too much time's gone by. But as you're feeling towards your mother heal, your desires manifest more rapidly and accurately. Now, I take that a step further, and I think about my own issues with my own mom, right? My mother's in spirit. I got a great relationship with my mom now. I really do. But I had difficulties when my mom was alive too, right? Two strong individuals looking at life in a different way, right? With our own hang-ups. So we got to think about that. And Spirit wants us to release the mother issues. Use this to burn off the mother issues. I will use this visualization since my daughter is a Libra. I'm asking, this is like my son and my daughter and me. And I'm asking that this old crap from the past get burned away and that the love remain. Because I love my daughter. I love my son too. So right now, Spirit says, this situation can be healed in unexpected ways. Remember, Spirit knows how to open doors where there were only walls, right? There was nothing there before, but they can make it be there. We don't have to be concerned. I don't care how you do it, Spirit. Just let it happen. I draw love into my life. I want love and healings to surround my family and my children, right? And Spirit is telling you, Libra, that your mother will benefit when you're happy. Whether she understands or sees what's going on in your house at all, she will benefit if you're happy. So if you keep a happy feeling in your heart, I will energetically feel it with my daughter, right? And so if I keep a loving, energetic feeling towards my daughter, she will feel it. But this is for Libra. This is telling you, it's time to release whatever it is that you're holding on to. Be willing to forgive. Any issues regarding the past, regarding your mother, regarding you as a mother, or anyone connected to your mother. It's about cleaning house. It's about let the old go and invite the new love in, the new opportunities, the new happiness. Allow the energy of healing to embrace your family. That's amazing. Thank you for that, Spirit. I appreciate that. I just called my daughter right before actually I started this reading. Said I want to see my grandson. Haven't been able to see him, you know? Told her I hope she's doing well, and that energy was clearly felt. So this is a conversation that Spirit is showing me right live online. All right, so that was air signs. So now we're going to go to, I love this one, Under the Sea with the key, with the laser light quartz. Or water signs. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Under the sea, you hold the key, the laser light quartz. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Water signs, what is the message for you overall? Whoa, hold on. That was a no-go. My hands are dry. They need to have lotion. We'll try it again. Okay. Transmutation. All right. A deep spiritual transformation taking place. Burning off old belief systems, old fears, old ideas, negative body image, negative self-worth. Whatever your issues are, we already know what this is. So let's go. Let's just go straight to it, shall we? We're undergoing a great spiritual transformation here. And we're going to rise above. We are going to be the phoenix rising. Whatever the difficulty has been, basically Spirit says just embrace it. Just allow, right? Connect to your higher self and say to Spirit, I allow the love into my life. I want this transmutation. Pisces. How does this affect you in your life? Gosh, hold on. I'm going to put lotion on my hands. It's going to keep happening. Correct for neutrality on all levels. Do you know I say that everywhere I go? No matter what I'm doing. It's so funny. Correct for neutrality on all levels. It's actually probably something that you guys should pay attention to. Because When I say correct for neutrality on all levels, it means I'm not making it personal. Now that reading with the Libra, that was personal for me. It was a message for me. But that message was coming across from spirit, not me. Because when I ask for to be corrected for neutrality, I'm asking that I remain neutral and the message comes through me as a channel. So it's also in our own life, right? We may want things to be a certain way, but if we ask to be corrected, to be neutral, we are allowing spirit to take the lead. And we are basically a divine channel or a vessel that it comes through. So let's try this one more time. Pisces. I'm going to shuffle this. Maybe it needed to be shuffled a couple more times. Correct for neutrality. Pisces. How does this transmutation affect your life, or what else do you need to know in regards to this? I'm trying to forget you, babe. I fall back down. I'm trying to stay high. To forget I'm missing you. How sad. Well, let's let go of the sad thoughts. Let's let go of the small thoughts, right? Let's see yourself succeeding. Here we go. Dream big. Dream big. Right? This is not about taking little for yourself. This is about seeing the big picture. This is about asking for more. Just like I said, you know what? I asked for too little. Spirit kept saying to me, be careful what you wish for. You'll get that. And I thought, you're right. I've been asking for far too little, right? The universe can deliver whatever we need. So see ourselves successfully moving forward in our relationships, in our career, in our families, in our health, in our self-confidence, in the ability to affect other people in a positive way, in the ability to affect change in this world in a positive way. Let's dream big, right? Because in the past, we've seen ourselves as rather small, insignificant, maybe not worthy, maybe not making much of a difference in anything. But Spirit says, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You are qualified for anything that you want because you are a divine spirit being. Wrap your brain around that. That's who you are. Write down your fears and then look at those. Look at those fears. Because fear, false expectations appearing real, or false evidence appearing real, that needs to be drowned in that sea or burned up. Just like when you release something on the full moon, right? You write down all your list of all the things that no longer serve you. You light it on fire. You ask that as the smoke rise, it be transmuted to pure white light, and it's gone. That's what you do with your fears, okay? And then go take a shower, take a bath. If you could take a sea salt bath, better. Men don't generally do that, but take a shower then and imagine. If you can't go somewhere and dive into a sea salt ocean, watch that wash away because the water cleanses you and brings you to a fresh, renewed state. So see yourself equal to everyone. No one is higher than you. No one is your competition. You are not in competition to anyone. Nobody can do something better than you can do it. Nobody deserves anything more than you. You are the phoenix rising. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, Cancer. How does this affect you in your life, this transmutation? Correct for neutrality on all levels. Cancer. Or just another message for those who chose underwater sea with the key. That's the key, Pisces, to believing in yourself, knowing it. Empowerment. I like this. We're on a kick here. It is powerful, more powerful. You are more powerful, and it's safe for you to be powerful. You're not going to misuse it. You're going to move forward. You're going to affect people in a positive way. This is what you need to do. This is what you need to do. Rise above, burn off the bullshit, focus on the light. There's 3 people here. No gossip, no third-party situations. I'm going to use my gifts in a positive way. I'm not going to cause trouble for people. I'm going to help people. I'm going to empower others. And as I empower others, I empower myself. I will not abuse my powers. I will draw to me friends that are worthy of me and that I am worthy of. Because when I step in the light and I follow my path, that's what's drawn to me. Right? I'm loyal, they'll be loyal. I'm true, they'll be true. I look at them in the highest of light. I look for the good in everyone. When I focus on the good in everyone, I see it. If you don't see it, look for it. There is something good to be found in everyone. You don't have to be a victim. You don't have to be a martyr. You don't have to stick around people that are not of a high vibration. If people are not in your highest light, you move away. This is transmutation. You're moving away from the bullshit and you're going into the light. This is you following your path, right? You're not going to be a victim. You're not going to be blaming anyone. You're not going to get stuck in the past. You're already in a sea salt bath. You've gone through the purification of fire. Now you're cleansing yourself and you want to start fresh, and you want to be effective in your life. You want to be powerful but loving at the same time. You want to come forward with this loving, nurturing energy. You want to focus on your highest light, and then you watch the changes happen around you. You can't do this without seeing a change. You will see a change. All right. Who is this now? Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. How does the transmutation affect you in your life? Oh my God! This is just the cards. Spirit just wants us to really step into our highest light. I mean, come on. Here's the two things, right? We're going to burn off what doesn't work. We're going to cleanse ourselves and refresh ourselves, and we're going to move into the light. I don't even know what to say here. This is like repetitive, repetitive, repetitive. Now, what did we say? When you see something 3 times, pay extra close attention to it, right? 3 times. It is powerful. The energy that you hold. You are powerful. You are stronger and more capable of manifesting than you realize that you are. This is confirmation 3 times. It's safe to use this power. Call on Spirit. Call it in. Trust that it works. What I tell you guys in the beginning of this reading, right? Well, all right, this is what I'm going to do. And I know that when I give to others, the universe gives back, because the universe loves a cheerful giver. So here you are. You are the one in the light. You're a loving, cheerful giver. You're giving your light in a positive way. And look who's coming to float around you. Everyone is going to come to be with you. Who doesn't want to be around a rainbow? Who doesn't want to be around the happy sun? Nobody wants to be hanging around a little black rain cloud. Nobody wants to be around anyone that's constantly going on and recounting all of the negative things in their life. Nobody wants to be around somebody who's constantly saying, oh, I'm sick, my back hurts, this has happened, and that guy did this, and the traffic was horrible, and that was the worst concert. We don't want to hear any of that. We want to hear happy, positive, light. And when you step into that power, you grow, and you glow, and you draw, and you manifest, and you affect change in a powerful way. You are powerful. Embrace it. I fucking love that. All right, now we go to the fire signs, or this spiky, flowery, I don't know, this is a really bitchin' little shell. I wish I could remember what it's called. It's pretty. It's tough. It can hurt. It can protect itself, but look at the love inside. Ooh, beautiful. It's also showing me the spiral. You know, you start out, and as you expand, you grow. You've been through shit, right? But you're holding it together, and you're still beautiful, and you got a loving heart. I like that. Fire signs. What are the messages for fire signs? What is the main message for fire signs that will help us move forward in a productive way, in a positive way, self-affirming way, healing way, fun way? What do we have to say? Eternal flame. I like that, considering that, right? Look at that. Eternal flame. Well, you've got a very, very passionate center happening right there, looks like to me. And there's all kinds of energy coming from that flame. And there's truth, a pool of emotional waters around you. And you're being encouraged to speak your truth, because blue is the color of truth, okay? And in the dead center of this pool of truthfulness is this passionate heart that's emanating this giant burning flame. Live your life. Live your truth. Don't allow anyone else to sway your opinion. Don't allow other people's peer pressure to push you in one direction or another. If people don't resonate with what you believe and you don't resonate with them, each to their own, right? Each to their own. You are being tested at this time. You're in this big pool of water, but it's truthful. And you're being tested to stand. Are you going to stand in your truth and in your integrity? Are you going to not allow yourself to be giving in? Or are you going to crumble under the pressure around you? Because what someone else may feel is right for their path doesn't mean it's right for your path. You follow the light of your soul, right in the dead center there. Self-worth, solar plexus. What does my soul say is the best for me in my highest good? Where should I go? What is Spirit telling me? I'm seeing the word faith right here. I don't know if you can see it. I'm also seeing the word family. So what applies for you does not necessarily apply for another. So stand firm in your power. Stand firm in your belief, and stand firm in what you're doing. And when you do that, you will feel empowered. You also have a sense of freedom, because you're doing what your soul is asking for you to do. If you come from a place of love and your soul is telling you this is the way I'm meant to go, my hands are getting prickles right now as I speak. Reiki's moving through my hands. If you come from a place of love, your intention is love. What would love say? What would love do? But for yourself as well as others, and you stand in your light, you will not back down. You will be successful. And it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. That's freedom. Okay, so let's see the mermaids and the dolphins. How does this break down? You're being tested in what way, or what will happen for you as you stand strong. Clearly, you're following your soul's path, so it doesn't matter. I want to see what this is. Go forth into the light. Other stars, I am. I wonder what this says. I just started saying that. Go forth into the light. Okay, correct for neutrality on all levels. For Aries. Is it too soon to do this yet? Is it chill that I said all that? Correct for neutrality. Aries. Oh, we got 2. That's interesting, and look how they came. So stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming too. Do not quit right before the miracle occurs. So whatever it is that you've been tested, right? You've been tested. You've been asked to wait, but check it out. The waiting is upside down. So don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. There's information coming. There's information coming. So you've been tested in something that you have believed in, something that you have been firmly waiting and hoping for because of what Spirit has shown you, because of what you've asked for, because of what you've been given, right? You have a belief inside of you. You've had a belief in front of you. Spirit has shown you, and they're telling you it's coming. Yes, you've been tested. That's what has happened. You've been tested. You've had to wait. Waiting, waiting, waiting. Here's this mermaid here, right? Waiting, waiting, waiting. Okay, well, that's interesting. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit before the miracle. That's the one. But then the wait. So both of them are focusing on the fact that you have been waiting, patiently waiting. So I think because of that, Spirit is giving you a high five. That's pretty cool. You're about to get the rewards that you have been asking for and the ones that you've been promised. There's a little bit more patience that's required. They don't want you to give in. They want you to stand your ground, right? And it's definitely worth it, whatever it is that you've been waiting for. So keep your faith strong. This is confirmation for you. Remember, when you see something 3 times, it's very important. Well, you got back to back, twice right in a row. Stay optimistic. Your heart's going to know what it is. Imagine what it is. Imagine it happening. Song right now, stay with me because you're all I need. Before long, you're going to feel your rewards. You're going to see your rewards. So the wait, the fact that the wait is in reverse order is intriguing to me. I think I might want to get clarification on the fact that the wait was in reverse. Now, I will read things upside down, right? And the wait says they don't want you to take action because there's an opportunity coming, like the Osprey was saying, right? You'll know it. You'll know when it's there. It's also telling you that you're on the verge of receiving information. So there's something coming. And if you had gone forward and acted in a certain manner before this information came, you might have wished you had done things in a different way because Spirit wanted to direct you in the right way so that you're at the right place at the right time. So I'm going to ask Spirit really quick. In reverse, was this in reverse or did it just come out that way? Because we're being told, stay optimistic. We're about to see what we want. Poseidon's on his way. Oh, Father healing. My Father. There's so many different messages. I'm just going to show this to you, and you are going to ask yourself what this means for you. As the mermaid myself, Poseidon is the father. There's something happening. So if you have issues with your father that need to be released, that will help things move forward in a positive way. Your power increases as you give these issues away. So this is awesome because I was actually working on this myself as well. I contacted my father today. So that's interesting. Is there something within your life that you need to do to let go of as far as energies towards your father? Because this male energy, if you release the issues around the male figure, that's like a power energy. If you release issues around the mother energy, that's the nurturing, receptive energy. So let go of the past karma and ask that there be a balancing. Whatever it is, the song right now, I follow where she goes. I think about her and she knows it. I want to let it take control. Every time she gets close, you know the song? She pulls me in. Enough to keep me guessing. Because he's thinking about her, right? Look. Maybe I should stop and start confessing. Yeah, I think so. What's interesting to me is my twin and my father have the same energy. Right? So, you've been holding on, Aries people. You've been waiting for something. Issues regarding your father. Issues regarding a male figure in your life. Don't quit before the miracle. It's on its way. So, Leos, how does the eternal flame and the tests that you've been going through, the challenges in your life, how does this apply to you? You're being helped. So Spirit is telling you that we're working behind the scenes to help you. You may not see what's going on. Right now, you know, I say to people all the time on my work line, when we're talking about a relationship, whether it's a family relationship, a partnership, a lover, you know, you're coming to me and you're getting information from Spirit through me, but you don't know what's happening on their side. Spirit is also working their own magic on their side. Remember that song, We're on Each Other's Team? Wait till you're announced, which is kind of the message that Aries just got. Wait till you're announced. We've not yet used all of our graces. We got something up our sleeve. And Spirit is telling you that. We have something up our sleeve. We have been working behind the scenes, and you may not have been aware of what's been going on. So even if you don't see the results of what's been happening behind the scenes, you will soon see the results of what's happening. Whatever this manifestation that you've been trying to create, whether it be business, friendship, love, you can't see the proof in front of you yet. But they give the example of the ark, Noah and the ark, when they would send the dove out, they kept sending the dove out to see if the dove would come back carrying anything. Because when the dove would come back, finally had that little sprig in its mouth. And it's interesting because it was an olive branch. And you think about an olive branch is something that somebody offers another in order to make amends, right? But when the olive branch came back, they knew that there was dry ground. Well, that means the emotional waters are receding, right? So pay attention to signs that are coming back to you. You'll see that the evidence, your evidence is coming in different ways that will show you that whatever it is that you're trying to manifest is coming closer and closer. Like in regards to relationships, I'll be getting readings one after another of people with a similar story of mine, and it's all coming together. Wow, it just happened out of the blue. You know, blah, 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 blah. Pay attention to those synchronistic events. That is Spirit opening the doors for you. You're being helped like that. So Sagittarius, how does the eternal flame and this difficulties that you've been going through, how are you being challenged and tested? And what in regards to, what else do you have to say in regards to this? Okay, you've been going through a difficult time, so Spirit wants you to relax. They want you, they're not saying we want you to relax, they're saying it's very necessary. And we keep getting the focus on a sea salt bath, so it feels as though I should be doing that to myself as well. I take everybody's messages to heart for myself. But it's a time for self-care. This is a time when you are supposed to comfortably say no to the requests of others. Right now, Spirit wants you to focus on you. They want you to give yourself some downtime, stop working so much. It's very, very important. Self-care, I was going to say a Medicare. Medical checkup doesn't have to be the reason you finally stop and take care of yourself. Pedicure, manicure, bubble bath. Give yourself a nice break from your work. Turn off the computer, sit down, have a cup of tea or coffee. Make a date for a friend for lunch. Self-care, but it's quiet time. Maybe make it an early night. Get some nice warm blankets. Put on a funny movie or a relaxing show or some quiet music. Whatever it is, right now it's about taking care of yourself. Self-care. Eating properly, having a nap. It's a good day for a nap, right? If you're getting kind of tired at the end of the day, close your eyes for about 15 minutes. Take a little power nap. But this is about self-care because you have been tested and challenged. Maybe physically you have been tested and challenged and your body needs to recuperate. So self-care is vital for you right now. All right, you guys, that's it. Powered it out quick. That way it's not boring. And hopefully you guys got some messages. Let's give ourselves an I can do it message before we go, shall we? I'm going to take my affirmations that I got yesterday. I'm going to put them back into the pile. And we're going to ask, what can we think about today, Spirit? What's a really nice affirmation for us to focus on today? For all of us. I'm bulletproof. Nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. This is somebody relying on spirit. I'm not going to get knocked down, right? Take your aim. I am titanium. Spirit's got my back and I am covered. Correct for neutrality on all levels. What is a nice affirmation for us all. I know that old negative patterns no longer limit me. I let them go with ease. This is perfect for the transmutation. We can visualize that burning off, right? All the old negative patterns. Each day is a new opportunity. Yesterday is over and done. Today is the first day of my future. Bam! Let's do one more. I love these cards. Correct for neutrality. For everybody, what is a beautiful, beautiful affirmation for us all to focus upon. I know that when I do my best at my job, I will be rewarded in all sorts of ways. I create a good feeling at work, and I realize there are laws that govern the universe, and I work with these laws in every area of my life. I know that when I do my best at my job, because that's all that's required of us, is that we do our best, I will be rewarded in all sorts of ways. I know that old negative patterns no longer limit me. I let them go with ease. Because each day is a new opportunity. Yesterday is over and done. Today is the first day of my future. All right, you guys. Hope you have a beautiful day. We'll speak again soon. Love ya.